First at 5 on 69 News, breaking news on the streets of Bethlehem where a gas explosion has rocked a city block near 10th and Broad Streets.
People in that neighborhood are being evacuated from their homes at this hour. We'll have a live report coming up with the very latest. 69 News at 5 starts now.
Watched by more people in the region than any Philadelphia or New York broadcast. This is 69 News Live at 5.
And we will get to the explosion situation in Bethlehem coming up in a moment. We'll have the very latest for you. We'll start with the weather. It's very cold outside. You don't have to look at the thermometer to know. Temperatures have taken a tumble. Just go out there. Bundling up is the name of the game tonight. And we're going to start with meteorologist Mark Shanaberger in the Weather Center with the latest on our frosty forecast. Mark?
Yeah, Rob, wasn't it Bob Dylan who said you don't need a weatherman to know which way the wind blows? And that's certainly the case today as we are dealing with some very chilly conditions across our viewing area. You can see the sustained winds right now still in the teens, and you factor in the temperatures, and it is still making it frigid across our viewing area right now. 24-hour temperature difference, you can see quite a drop since yesterday at the same exact time. 12 degrees lower in the Lehigh Valley, 10 degrees lower in Reading, 15 degrees colder in Stroudsburg right now. So it's a big difference this morning. If you were waking up and you stepped outside, maybe spending some time at the bus stop, you can see the wind chills this morning, the lowest readings that we had. Mount Pocono, 11 degrees below zero for wind chill. Scranton, 6 below. And you can see Allentown, Reading, and Bethlehem all in the single digits. It looks like we'll deal with that again tonight. And here are our current conditions as far as wind chills go. So bundle up if you are headed out this evening or through the overnight hours. Even early Saturday morning, we will see some milder conditions as we head into the first part of the work week, and it looks like those temperatures gradually rise as we head into Sunday and the first part of the work week. Your full extended forecast coming up in a few minutes. Now back to you guys.
All right, thanks so much, Mark. Now more on our top story at 5.
Firefighters and UGI crews are on the scene of an explosion at a home in the 500 block of 10th Avenue.
And WFMZ's Brittany Westbrook is also on the scene. She's joining us live with the very latest tonight. Brittany.
Robin, Wendy, this all happened in the 500 block of 10th Avenue here in Bethlehem. It all happened at about 3:30 this afternoon. All we know at this point is that there was some kind of explosion in the home at 519 10th Avenue. It was so strong it actually bowed out one of the walls, and some of the windows and doors were blown out of the house. Now, several homes had been evacuated earlier, but we just spoke with UGI officials who tell us that those people have been let back into their homes, and at this point, it appears there is no immediate threat to the surrounding homes. We also found out that it doesn't appear that there were any injuries, that the home was not occupied at the time of the explosion. UGI has been here on the scene since about 3:30, looking around and drilling to see if there were any gas leaks or anything of that nature. As soon as they are able to get inside the home and everything is secure, they will actually go inside and look and see if they can find a gas leak inside the home. But at this point, UGI officials tell us they have not found a gas leak, but are still here on the scene investigating. Several people have been taken to different schools in the area once they were evacuated, but we're told that they are allowed to go back into their homes at this point. We're live here in Bethlehem. Brittany Westbrook, 69 News.
All right.
Thanks, Brittany.
Well, it appears that the E. coli outbreak that's been traced to Taco Bell is now in the Lehigh Valley. Health officials tell us they're investigating 4 possible cases in Bethlehem. Those cases may be linked to a Taco Bell in Allentown. 2 possible cases are also under investigation in Allentown. The company that distributes vegetables for Taco Bell says restaurants in 8 states may have received scallions that may be linked to the outbreak. Those states include Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Dozens of people have been sickened in the Northeast.
A bizarre accident has killed a teenager with ties to our area. Police in Brooklyn, New York say 18-year-old Jonathan Figueroa fell to his death while taking a thrill ride on top of an elevator. It's known as elevator surfing. Police say Figueroa grew up in Brooklyn, but his family had moved to Allentown. A Salisbury Township commissioner charged with attacking a woman inside his dry cleaning business is a commissioner no more. Roger Schmoyer has stepped down from the board he's been a member of for 15 years. The charges against him include simple assault and unlawful restraint. The township is expected to name his replacement within 30 days.
The prison sentence stands for a Northampton County man convicted of killing 4 men in a drunk driving crash. Christopher Kozo was trying to have his 12 to 24-year jail sentence overturned. Pennsylvania's Supreme Court ruled that his lawyers didn't file the paperwork in time for the appeal. The crash happened in East Allen Township back in 2004. The driver in a crash that killed a teenager 2 days after he graduated from High School is going to trial. A judge made that determination today at a preliminary hearing for Christopher Squires. Police say he was drunk when he crashed his car back in June on Route 29 in Upper Milford Township. 17-year-old Zachary Ryan Money was killed when he was ejected from that car.
All right, let's see how the roads are looking this evening as folks go home from work. Here is Rick Edwards in the traffic center.
Thanks a lot, Rob. Good afternoon. We had lots of action on 22 this afternoon. Things have settled down considerably, and it is very congested through the Allentown, Bethlehem, and Easton area. Here we see heavy traffic on the toll bridge there between Phillipsburg and Easton. We have a crash in North Whitehall Township at 145. Well, it's on 145 south of Treichler's Bridge in North Whitehall Township. In Upper Mount Bethel Township, emergency units are just arriving on the scene in Martins Creek, an accident on 611 near the traffic light there. And in Bethlehem, we have that road closure. Brittany is on the scene. West Broad Street is closed between 9th Avenue and 11th Avenue on the west side of Bethlehem. Elsewhere, we look good on 78 all the way into New Jersey. No problems on the long commute on the Turnpike Northeast Extension this afternoon. Buckle up and please drive safely. Rick Edwards, 69 News Traffic.
All right, thank you, Rick. There is much more to come on the news at 5.
Christmas trees aplenty, soon to be a special delivery for some lucky seniors.
It's a packed auditorium for a holiday show that's become a local favorite. I'm Eve Tanner. You will give you a front row seat coming up.